So how is everyone doing? How has the week been? Before we start our class, just want to check how's everyone doing. If you don't wanna mute your mic, you can just type in the chat box. So how's everyone doing? If you're feeling good, just put an emoji. If you're feeling tired, just put a crying emoji. It's been good. Okay. Thank you all for the emojis. Okay, so last week we went on a full detective mode. This week also we are going to go on a full detective mode, but this is based on a different section. So today we are going to do writing. Okay, so we are going to have you're going to have the access to the Paddle, which is a Jamboard, which I would be sharing the access later. You can just scan through the QR code, or if you have the slides, you can just scan lah. Okay, so I will start first with sharing my slide. Okay, so where is my slides? So, okay. Yay, okay, my slides. Can you see the slides? Okay. All right. So today, before we just gonna do a little warm up, okay? So you are reporters, okay? You have to imagine you are a reporter. Find an object around your house that can be part of a news story. Okay, so for example, you found a spoon that's just right next to you. You have a spoon, or you have a broken charger, anything that is beside you that is reachable. Okay, find an object and I want you to form a news story. Okay, so how you're going to form this news story is you're going to tell me what happened, why is this object an evidence. Okay, so for example, you find this spoon, okay, and this spoon is right beside you, and you say this spoon is okay. What story do you have behind this spoon? Okay, so this spoon someone bought for you years ago and you're still keeping it, or this is considered your lucky spoon, or you haven't washed the spoon, you just finished eating and the spoon is just right beside you, or whatever that is beside you. Just think of a story. What can you come up with a story? Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. If you don't have anything that's reachable, just get anything that first comes to your mind when you see the slide. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Just quickly grab something and then we're going to form a story. So I'm just going to go grab something because my table is empty for now. Okay, so just to go and grab things. Okay, so if you already have the items in your hand, just put a thumbs up. If you don't have it, just so I hope everyone has the item. If you have it, do a thumbs up. Okay, Pritika has, Giselle has, Trinitra has. Okay, what about the rest? I think they're still finding. Okay, Varlu has. Okay, so who wants to start first? If you're shy, you can type in the chat box, but I would really appreciate if you can actually unmute your mic, show us what is the object. Can open on your camera as well. So who wants to start first? It's just an option. If you want to type in the chat box, it's okay. If you wanna Wanna unmute your mic? You can, or you wanna switch on your camera also can, or you wanna type in the chat box also can. So which one? Okay, who wants to start first? Who wants to start first? Mhm. Kritika, you wanna start first? Or Trinitra or Giselle? Who wants to start first? You can type in the chat box if you are quite shy, or you can just unmute your mic and on your camera. Who wants to start first? Hmm. Hmm. What about? I'm not really sure what to say about my object. Okay, what is your object? What is your object? Okay, your watch. So you want to say like where you got the watch from, who got it for you, how is the watch's condition? Just a story, just a short story about the watch. What comes to your mind when you see the watch? Is it in good condition? Is it how is the watch like? Mm, what about Giselle, Julita, Ishel, Trinitra, Viril? Who wants to can just start while waiting for Pritika? So you can just say any story about it. So I'll okay, while waiting for you, I'll just share. So I don't know if you can see this is like a phone charm. So this is something which because I got my phone just right beside me. So I got this today from my student, okay, at my school today. So they got it for me because they know my favorite color is blue, and they actually told me to actually hang it on my phone because I said that I need to change my phone cover. Then I want to wear it. I want to hang it on my phone, but they actually told me that I have to hang it in remembrance of them. So yeah, this is my story. This is just a news of mine. Okay. So what about the rest? What about Giselle or Ishel, Trinetra?
My my object is a notebook.
Okay. So what story do you have about the notebook?
It's in a good condition, and it's basically whenever I get bored, I just scribble something on it, like my thoughts or anything like that.
Okay. So far have you like scribbled anything right now based on what is like based for today's class? Have you like scribbled? I don't understand what is even going on in this class. What is this teacher even blabbering? Did you write anything like that?
No, 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 not yet.
Not yet. Okay, what about okay, I just need one more. Thank you, Trinetra for sharing. Thank you. What about I just need one more. My watch was a gift from my parents. Just like a high gift my own students despite wearing the school. Wow, you got a watch because you did well. That is congratulations for doing well in your exam. And you will despite wearing it to school every day. Okay. And if my poster, yeah, can. If it's a poster, you can. A sock, it is not forgotten menu and it's black color. Okay, is it in new condition? Have you washed the socks yet? Have you washed the socks? Talking about watch, I had a watch that I bought. My parents bought for me when I was in school. Because like same story as Pritika, like because I did well, and then um it broke the first day itself. So since then, my parents knew that I'm very careless. So they'll actually get me stuff that is cannot be broke, like not glass items, because the screen of the watch is glass and I broke it. Yeah. Okay, so thank you all for sharing by Real, Trinitra, Pritikar, and Ishel. So we're gonna move to the next section, which is you have to freeze. Okay, somebody send something. If I buy a specific series, I can give you. So I keep buying same series, get a poster of favorite character. Oh, okay. So, what is your favorite character? Is it from the anime? Is it the anime that you were talking about last time? Kento Nanami. Okay, Ken is how do I pronounce it? Is it Kento Nanami? Kento. It's actually on my wall right now. Okay, do you wanna share? You wanna turn on your camera and show us if you're comfortable?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. I would love to see
but I
it.
put down one of my posters because it kept falling off.
Okay, so what is the one that
Oh,
you have stick in your room?
wait, hold on.
Okay.
This poster has Nanami. This poster also has Nanami, and so does this one. I got very
Ah,
lucky because I got these two on my birthday.
wow, that's nice. That's really so you like actually do like stick along on your room wall, all of it. Yeah, right. Thank you, Ishel, for sharing your poster. Okay, so now this is a reporter freeze game. Okay, so even if you're not comfortable switching on your camera, I want you to be really honest. Okay, so when I say freeze, you gotta actually freeze. Okay, and when I say reporter, you have to give me one actual sentence that is happening around you. Okay, so you have to tell me something that's happening around you. For example, my sister is walking behind me, or the fan is making noise, my cat is staring at me like I owe her money, something like that. Something, just give me one sentence. You can just unmute your mic and you can tell me, or you can just type it in the chat box. Lah. So, are you ready? If you're ready, do a thumbs up. If you're not, I don't know. So, if you're ready, I want to see a thumbs up. Okay. All right. So even if you're not, switch on your camera. If you're comfortable, you can switch on your camera. It'll be really good. Okay. So I want you to actually freeze when I say freeze. Okay. So one, two, three, freeze. Okay. Reporter. So who wants to report to me news that is happening around their house? Who wants to start first? Who wants to start? Oh, are y'all still in the freeze mood right now? Who wants to start? Somebody start. Trinitra?
My grandma is watching serial.
Okay, what cereal?
it's it's an Indian serial.
That is why I asked you because I know it is the Indian TV serial. My grandma is also watching it. That is why I purposely asked her what I thought she would want to say it. Okay, thank you, Trinitra, for sharing. Okay, I just need one more. Who wants to Julita? There's Julita or Viril, Chital. Who wants to can just it's raining outside. Okay, it is raining outside. My mom is blasting music through her phone. Okay, what type of music is she listening to? My brother Layla is sleeping on my bed. Oh, I'm sure that annoys you when people are sleeping on your bed, right, Viril? What type of music, Julita? It's raining outside. Okay, that's a very new. It's from a band called Wave to Earth. Okay, I've never heard, but I would like to listen to it. Okay, so thank you all for sharing. Y'all did a good job in actually informing me the news that is happening around you, like watching TV series. And Kritika's one is the main highlight. It's raining outside. Okay, so now we are going to start our lesson, which is report writing. So that is why I asked you to do this reporter freeze game and report to me any news that is happening around you, because we are going to do this report writing. Okay, so I want you to scan this QR code. If you can't, you have this website here. I've given the website. Go into the website. Okay, just go into the website first. Okay, if you can't access, just let me know. If you can access, just put a thumbs up. Because we're going to do report writing. Just go into the website first, and then later I'll explain to you what we need to do. So I hope everyone's in. Can you all access to it? We can. Kritika can. Mm, what about the rest? The rest can you access to it? Kritika said can. The rest, okay. Ishel can. Giselle, Trinitra, Vyril can. Okay. So I hope everyone can access to it. Okay. So what we're going to do is this is basically the outline for. Oh, Giselle said can't. Okay, let me try sending the um link to you. Mm, try sending the link to you again. Hmm. Share. Oops. Okay. Can you access now, Giselle? Okay, so while waiting. If you can't access, just type again in the group. I'll see what I can do. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are going to do about this English virtual week. Okay, so the topic is going to be about English virtual week. So your school is organizing this English virtual week. Okay, your school is organizing an English virtual week. So you're going to report to me about it. Okay, you're going to report to me. Okay, your school just held a virtual English week to encourage the students to use English more often. Okay, so I'm just going to screenshot the question and send. I'll put in the group so in case you can't see the question. I forgot to add the question. Wait, mm, okay, let me make this bit small. Okay. Um. Okay. All right. So your school just had a English virtual in week, okay, to encourage the students to use English. So they want the students to speak English more often. So you are the secretary of the English Language Society. You have been asked to write a report to your teacher advisor. Okay, so you want to write to the head of English panel about you wanting to have this event plus. So you want to talk about this event. Okay, so what you should include in your event writing, your report writing is who is organizing this event. So who is organizing this event? Somebody just let me know in the group. Who is organizing this event? Just type in the chat box. Who do you think is organizing this event? Who is organizing this English virtual English week? Who do you think is organizing this event? Just type in the chat box somebody, one or two person. Who do you think is organizing? Or you can just unmute your mic to save more time. Who is the one who's in charge of this English Virtual Week event? Mm, Julita, do you know the answer? Who is in charge of this English Virtual Week? The English Language Society. Yes, thank you, Viral. Yes, so it's the English Language Society. So the one who's organizing this event is English Language Society. So the duration is up to you how long you want the duration to be. Maybe you want the event to go for 1 month, 1 week. Okay, so you are the secretary of this English society. So it's up to you because you are the one who's planning this event. You want to talk about this event. So it's up to you what is the duration. Okay, make sure it's a reasonable duration. 1 month, maximum 1 month, minimum 1 week. Okay, because you have 1 year. Think about how would it be effective or not. You're going to force people to speak English every single day for a year. It's going to be really tough. So think about it lah. Maybe you want it 1 month, 2 months, or every Thursdays. How? That is up to you. Okay, about your duration. Conducted via. So how are you conducting it? Remember, it's virtual. This is not face to face. It is virtual. So it's either conducted through Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, any online platforms. Okay, even through TikTok Live, you want to do this event through TikTok or however any online platforms lah. Okay, make sure that it is something that can work out. So if you say you want to do it through TikTok, how are you going to make it work? Okay, you have to ensure everyone has TikTok, everyone has access. So make sure it's something that can be worked out. Okay, so that is just your introduction. That is what you're going to write in your introduction. And then objectives of the event. What is the purpose of you having this event? Obviously, when you conduct something, when you want to plan something, for example, you want to plan a birthday party. Obviously, you have an objective. Okay, why are you doing this birthday party? For example, you want to have a friends, all of you want to go on a trip. What is the purpose of this trip? Okay, so you need to at least write down two objectives, either to get them to speak English, and to inform the importance of English since it's being neglected. Okay, this is just 2 points of mine. I'm sure you have better ideas. Okay, so next you have to write about the objectives, and then what are the activities held? What are the activities you're going to do? Maybe dress up as your favorite English movie characters or storytelling, whatever. I'm sure in your school, you all had English week, right? So you can come up with any activities. Put yourself as the secretary. You are in charge of this English event. So what activities do you want to do in a way that encourage people to speak English and also get them to have fun? Because if you're just going to do something that is irrelevant or boring, people are not going to enjoy. For example, everyone just writes 200 essay every day. They're not going to learn it all. Okay, so maybe more of speaking, writing, reading, and listening, combining of the four skills. Up to you what activities you want to help. Make sure it's something that enjoyable lah, that people can actually enjoy. And your conclusion, wrap up your report. Okay, wrap up, and I hope that my ideas would be considered. Okay, so make sure you say that because you're suggesting ideas. So I hope that my ideas would be considered and then wrap up. So this is what my ideas for the event. I'm okay for it with any changes. If the head of the English society, as in the teacher, wants to make any changes, it's up to her lah. So you can say I'm okay with any changes. I hope that you can take my ideas into consideration. Okay, So this is just an example of mine. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to this paddle board here. Okay, the one that the link that I gave you. Okay, write down your points. What points do you have? Okay, organizer, what do you want to write? Okay, and for me to know who is writing what, try using different colors. So for example, Pritika, if you want to give out your ideas, make sure your event, your ideas, you use the same color lah. So pink color box for each and everything, so that I know who is writing what. Or Julita, you want to use green. Make sure everything that you write is in green color lah in the paddle board, so that I will know who is writing what. Or you can just write your name, Giselle, dash, and write down your ideas. So, is everyone clear or you want me to explain again? If you're clear, do a thumbs up. Okay, clear, do a thumbs up. Okay, Trinitra is clear. Isha's clear. Kritika, Giselle, Mariel. Julita, you okay? Julita, are you okay? Okay. So, I'll give you all time until 8:35. Okay, right now it's 8:26. I'll give you time till 8:35. Write down your ideas and then after that we'll discuss. So if you have any questions, just type in the chat box. Okay, I'll unmute your mic. I'll be here. I'll be watching your ideas from the screen. So if you have any questions, you can just type in the chat box. So you have 2 more minutes. Let me know if you need more time. Do you need more time? If you need more time, just put a thumbs up. Okay, so if you have written, if you posted your post, write your name at the bottom there or on the above so that I know who is writing. Who is, good idea is it? Conducted via online. Okay, yes, it is conducted via online. Okay, as in how you're gonna maybe do a lot of activities through Google Meet. So for example, you're gonna have a talk on the importance of English, or maybe everyone come into Google Meet for 5 minutes silence reading and then share your ideas. What is your book about? Something like that. Okay, so as an example, you do a 5 minutes reading book. Everybody come to Google Meet, or you do like class by class. So year 4 today, okay, this class year 4 Maju, for example, come to the Google Meet, do a 5 minute silence reading or 10 minutes, and then share what was your book about, what is the story about, or talk about your favorite cartoon character, something like that. What activities can be conducted online to get them to be more fluent in English? So yeah. We held every week. We can use social media, the active events to help students improve and help them easily communicate. Okay, you might want to not repeat the word easily twice. You repeated the word easily twice. Help them easily communicate easily. So just say the easily word once only is enough. A lot of activity, quiz every Friday, monthly essay, and more. Okay. So Giselle, when you're doing your essay writing later, you need to expand. So how are you going to do this quiz every Friday? What is this quiz about? So I hope you have that idea already. Monthly essay. Okay, how are you going to do this monthly essay? Okay, maybe you're going to set a theme. So this for the month of November, the theme is going to be on Malaysia. And then for December, the theme is going to be about um other countries lah, or maybe the theme is going to be about food. So write an essay about food. So make sure you have that in mind. What is your activities going to be? A monthly essay also. Okay, what time you're going to conduct it. So make sure you have the idea in mind later when you're writing, because you need to expand it. So now it's just point. You're just writing your points. Okay. So Julita organizes English Club Community 8 a.m. for 2 weeks, conducted via online. So how are you going to do it online, Julita? How are you going to do it online? You're going to get them to come in on Google Meet, for example. Come to Google Meet and then talk about the book that you just read. What did you learn from the book? Okay, make sure they speak in English. Okay, so that's just one activity. Or talk about a favorite cartoon character of yours. Come to Google Meet every Fridays. We will do the session for from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. for example. And talk about your favorite cartoon character. Why is that cartoon character your favorite? Or talk about an English movie that you just watched. What was the movie about? For example. Lah. Okay, every first week conducted through Google Meet. Okay, so Trinetra, what are the activities you're gonna help? You're gonna conduct. So just give me point form of that. What are the activities you're going to do? Write down what activities you're going to conduct. What about Kritika? You okay? Viral, Kritika. Who else? Viral, Kritika. You guys okay? Mm, what about Ishal? You're okay? I can't. I don't. I haven't. I don't see your idea in the paddle. I only see Trinitra, Julitas, and Giselle. So Vivril, Pritika, you guys okay? Are you guys like confused, or you need gonna give you maybe 5 more minutes, and then after that I'll just check everyone's uh ideas. I don't know how to type in, to be honest. Okay, I'll just show you how you wanna type it. Okay. So you see uh you see this, so organizer. Click on this and then add post after. So what do you want to write? So who is the organizer? Example, English community example lah. Okay, what you guys did is also okay. Ishal, what you did is also okay. You can just do it like that. Okay, so you can do it like this. Okay, English community. Okay, that is how you write lah. So you have this beside here, you have the uh this part here, this dot line, so you can write add post after. And okay, so I hope that's clear. Ishel. But Ishel, you did already, right? So what you're confused of? You don't know what to type. Oh, Giselle, the one who typed. Okay, so Ishel, you just have this edit here, this dot line, and start writing. Somebody else wrote something. Mm, okay. So whose one is this? Can I know who is one? The last one here. Write your name. And then yeah. So you guys all have 2 more minutes. So whose one is this? Write your name. Uh Viral, yeah, okay. So I don't see Vival's post yet. So I only see Trinitra's post. Okay, thank you, Trinitra. Um I see Trinitra's post, Julita, Giselle, Pratika. Okay, English language evaluation every Tuesday until we conducted via Zoom app. Okay. Then what is your activities held? And then Giselle and Julita, your conclusion. How do you want to wrap up your report? Just write it in point form is enough. 2 points and everything is enough because later you don't have to write the full essays. So Pritika, what is your activities held? And then the rest, your conclusion. Make sure you write your conclusion. Okay. So I'll just I'll just go through everyone's writing. If you're still writing, just carry on. So I will just again to everyone's writing. Okay, so I've already seen Trinitra's one. The head teacher of the English class every first second week. Okay, so Trinitra, make sure when you're writing your full essay, give me your idea. Okay, first and second week of the month, how is it going to be effective? Okay, first and second week of the month, how is it going to be effective? How are you going to do it? How are you going to post it on the social media app? You said through Google Meet, right? Okay. So for example, you will be the event will be held every first or second week of the month. The link of since it will be conducted Google Meet, the link would be sent through WhatsApp a day before, for example. So make sure this is just your point form. So make sure when you're writing, you have the detailed idea because this is report writing. We need to make sure you have detailed ideas. Okay, Trinitra, you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so next, Julita, duration in for 2 weeks. The same thing with Julita. Your ideas is good, Trinita. Your ideas is good. Your point form is good. Just make sure you have all the ideas. You expand your ideas when you're writing your report, lah. So, and then Julita is also good. But what do you mean you're so confused? How are you going to conduct it online? Do you have ideas how you're going to conduct it online, Julita? Can type in the chat box. Okay, Giselle, the event will be English language. The event will be held every week. We can use social media, TikTok, Instagram, and more. Okay, the objective to help students improve help them easily communicate. There'll be a lot of activities, quiz every Friday, monthly essay, and more. So, Giselle, like how I told you, how are you going to do it via TikTok and Instagram? Okay, so you can say that before getting the event, before starting the event, instruction will be given where everyone should install TikTok, okay, or Instagram. So you need to have only one online platform because you're going to be so confused. Students are going to be so confused. For example, you are conducting an English event. Today, you're going to conduct it through TikTok. Tomorrow, you're conducting it via Instagram. Wednesday, you're conducting it via Google Meet. So students are going to be so confused. Stick to only one platform. Lah. So you can just edit, choose only one platform. You can use social media, conduct it, choose either TikTok or Instagram or other app because just choose one only. Edit that, Giselle, and then improve their language and help them easily communicate. Okay, that's good. So your monthly essay, what theme are you looking into? Okay, so that students will have a clear idea. If you just write monthly essay, what are they going to write? Since they are not, some students they might not be fluent in English, they wouldn't know what to write. So if you give them a specific theme, so for the month of November, we will be talking about holidays. So they will know this would be easier for students who are not fluent in English to be able to share their essays online. Something like that. Lah. Okay, understand, Ajisa? Got it, Ajisa? Alright. So you edit that part, choose only one social media app. Is either you want to choose TikTok or Instagram. Okay. Um Pritika. Okay, Pritika, your activities, how did you write it down here? Okay, yeah, activity, I'll check that later. Via organization every time conducted 10 from 16 conducted via Zoom, Workplace, Google Meet, and WhatsApp. Okay, same thing as how I said to Giselle. Choose only one app. Okay, choose only one app. You're gonna want to make things easier for students in order for them to be able to. We want to make sure this event is useful, benefits them. It doesn't make them confused. So if you're going to use Zoom, Google Meet, WhatsApp, it's going to be very confusing for them. So just choose one. You want to have it through Google Meet? Okay. Zoom? Go ahead. Choose one social media platform only. Okay, because you do not want to confuse the students. Okay. So Viral, just edit that part. Other than that, your ideas are good. Giselle also just edit the social media. Choose one only. Um Okay, Trinitra's reading activity makes summary about what they've read. So your read Trinitra is READ. I think you accidentally spelled it wrong. So you just click on the edit button and edit your post lah. So you have this edit post here and edit your message. To dress as their favorite content, doing a play of any genre of poetry, the events are arranged for each day. So, Julita, how are you going to do this event online? So, you want students to turn on their camera and then they dress up as their favorite character, or how? How are you going to do that? Mm, so, how are you going to do that? How are you going to get them to dress up as their favorite character? If they're going to come online, how are you going to get them to dress up? You're going to ask them to turn on their camera. Okay, show us what is this character. For example, Pikachu. Explain what is this character about. So make sure you in your report writing later you expand your ideas lah. Okay. And then so your ideas are good. Just make sure you guys expand it later when you're writing your report. Okay, Pritika encourages us to practice enhance students' vocabulary skill. Activities, poetry competition, public speaking, story writing competition, spelling competition. Okay, it's good. So the same thing I'm telling to everyone, your ideas are good. Very good. I like how you all have creative ideas, how you want to conduct the activities and everything. But make sure when you're doing your report writing later, you have to expand your ideas. Okay. So I haven't seen Ishel's one. By Ishal's one I haven't seen yet. So I hope Ishal you have some ideas. Um, so what you're gonna do right now is okay. Um, since we don't really have time for you to go into your breakout rooms, so I'm just gonna ask you to okay, do we have time to go to your breakout rooms? Mm, okay, so it's gonna take some time for you to go to your breakout room. So I just get you all to be in charge of each section lah. So hold on. Let me see. Um, okay, so I'll give you time maybe until we have until 9 o'clock. So just write down what you can. I would just suggest you all to write down until um the object until at least write until one part of the activities lah. So I want you to do the organizer, duration, conducted via the objectives, and at least just write one of the activity that you're going to do. Okay, so I give you time until 9 o'clock. Just write down. You want to type in your Microsoft Word, that's way faster. So if you have any issue, just type in the chat box lah. Okay, then later I'll ask you all to share screen your what you wrote lah. It's better for you to type in Microsoft Word. So based on the ideas that you wrote here in this paddle board, use the idea and expand your report writing. Okay, so if you have no idea, you can refer to the sample report writing. You can refer to that for ideas. Okay, and start writing your report writing. Okay, I will show you all the sample if you don't have it yet. Mm, So this is the sample. Hold on. Okay, so this is the sample. So make sure you write your title. Okay, make sure you write your title in the report writing. Okay, this answer sheet don't need lah because this is just their sample. So write report writing and write your title. What is your title? Doesn't have to be virtual English. It's up to you what your title want to be. Maybe you just want to write fun English week, whatever your title want to be. Okay, and then start writing. Okay, write your introduction, the activities held lah, or objective, and the one of the activities held. Okay, so I give you time. You can just start writing now. You can refer to the sample for ideas. Okay, so are you guys done with your report or you just need extra time? If you are done, like just writing until the activity is held, you can put a thumbs up. Trinitra, no. The others, no. Okay, so what I would do is I will send you a Google document link, a Google Docs link. Okay, I will send it right now here in this PowerPoint slide. So try sending it to me by Sunday. Okay, use the Google Docs link. Type in, write your name. Okay, example Giselle. Write your full blown report writing. Okay, and then Trinitra, everyone lah. Okay, I'll give you time until Monday. Okay, Monday. And then the next class, I will discuss about your report writing quickly before we move. Next week also we'll be doing writing. So I'll combine both the lessons. Is that okay? If you're okay, just do a thumbs up so I can send the Google Docs link now. So you at least you all have time to do it. Hold on. So make sure you write down your name so that it'll be easier for me to check lah. Okay, so let me put down the question. And you can know. Okay, so don't leave the meeting first because I just want to check if everyone's okay first. Okay, just give me some time. Okay. Okay, and okay, so I will share the Google Docs link right now to you. Copy the link. Mm, Okay, so if you're not able to access, um just let just inform lah earlier that you are not able to access. So I've already allowed you to be the editor of the to edit. Okay, and so what you're going to do, I will send the link here in the PowerPoint slides. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, you will see this in your you will see this in your Google Docs. Okay, you'll see this. Okay, so make sure you can type down your answer. So write down your name and then write down your answer. So I've already allowed you to be the editor to edit. Okay, so see, I've already allowed you to edit. Okay, so just start writing and then after that, next class we will discuss. Okay, so I've already attached also in the PowerPoint link, okay, the Google Docs link for you to type in your answer. And then once you are done, you just, next class we will discuss lah. Okay, we'll check your answers. If you cannot access now, I'll just send in the chat box. Okay. I don't have. Okay, I'll send the link here. Okay, just immediately save it in your this one. Kritika, I've already saved it in the PowerPoint slides. So I will upload the PowerPoint slides in the Google Drive. Okay, I've already uploaded the link there. So you just access the link lah. Okay, so I just want to check everyone can access. Everyone's okay? Okay, just put a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. So I apologize for ending the class late. So once you're free later, okay, I want you all to access this Padlet. Okay, this is another one. Just share your reflection, what you think to this class. If you think it was confusing or if you think I was rushing, okay, don't have to write your name. Just type down, just access and write down what you think about today's lesson. Islah. Okay, so is everyone okay with today's lesson? Like you find it rushing and anything? Okay. So just type in the chat box, sorry, in the Google Docs, your ideas. I'll give you time until Monday. I'll start checking on Tuesday. So given enough time, right, for y'all to do it? Enough time? Enough time. So you have the weekends to complete it. Okay. So thank you all for joining. Once again, sorry for ending the class late. And sorry for rushing you in completing your report. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And thank you so much for joining the class today. Bye bye. Make sure you fill in the Padlet out. Thank you. Bye bye.
Good night, Lisa.
Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.